Hey everybody, it's David Wolf and welcome back to Paramotor Crazy. Today I wanted to talk to you about this little guy. This is my speed bar, and you may have seen in my last video when I was down at Hodges Field at the Bad Apples Fly-In. I used it for the first time. What's the big deal? Well, really, you only see, for the most part, ever, foot launchers using a speed bar. You really never see anybody using a trike and speed bar. In fact, if you go onto YouTube, as you are right now, and you put in trike speed bar, you're not going to find any videos. A couple reasons I use it. Most people use it for one main reason, just like Ricky Bobby.
I want to go fast.
Right, I want to go fast. The other reason I used it is to compensate for torque. So my Fresh Breeze Monster really gives me a lot of torque to the right when I'm taking off, when I'm going at high RPMs. And so there's two ways you can compensate for that. One is you pull a lot of left trim, and what that does is it slows down the left side of your wing, helping to compensate for that torque. But even with full trim in and full trim out on my right, full trim in on my left, full trim out on my right, it's still not compensating completely for the torque. So what I did was I used this, and by pushing down on the right side of the bar, it actually brings the front side of my wing on the right side down, giving me more speed, basically doing the opposite of creating drag, which is what the trims do. So I'm gonna put this together, put this on the trike, let you see how I do it, and then we'll go up and fly a little bit. Hopefully this fog behind me clears up in the next few minutes, but we'll get everything set to go. Thanks. Okay guys, let's take a look at the setup. I've got my wing laid out over here, and then down here at my front axle, I'm using a small bungee cord just to keep the speed bar from hitting the tire here. As you can see, it's already laying on the tire, but once the wing starts pulling, this will get nice and tight here. And I only need about 5 inches to be able to push downward in this direction with my foot. That will engage the pulleys, pulling the front A's and bringing the front end of my wing down, which is exactly what the speed bar does. And I've taken my speed bar lines here on my trike. I've gone over the first bar here on each side, and if I can move my bag out of the way, you can see it comes up and underneath the second bar, and there's no frays. These bars are very smooth, so it won't be fraying the line at all. And as the line comes up, it attaches here, and these are my 2 pulleys that are the speed bar. So we'll take a look at what that looks like once we get up in the air as well. But that's how I have it laid out. And like I said, once the wing pulls and I start moving, nothing will be on the ground. It'll be all lifted up off the ground, so it's not dragging. All right, left brake is clear, right brake is clear. Nicely after getting splattered in the face with water. Nonetheless, we are off the ground though. Whoa! I just looked out ahead of me and just saw this huge layer of fog covering the area down there. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take my feet, I'm reaching down right around the gooseneck here. I got my feet in the speed bar. As you can see up here by my hands are the pulleys. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn my front axle a little bit so I've got a little bit more room. As I push down with my legs, it's going to pull these pulleys down right here by my fingers, and that gives me a couple more miles per hour. You can feel it pick up a little bit, just a little bit. Keep my right foot down but let go of my left foot, what's happening is the right pulley is staying engaged, but the left pulley has released itself back up. That's making my right side of my wing go faster so that it compensates for the torque.
right now I do have, as you can see, my feet are completely down below my front axle. Obviously this is something I can't do when my trike is on the ground, but now my feet are completely below the axle and I've got my speed bar engaged and I'm getting a little bit more speed out of it. So that's pretty much it, and when I land, the speed bar will be off the ground just like it was during takeoff, and it's just a great way to use a speed bar. I hope that helps somebody out there, and if you've got a trike, give it a shot. Whatever type of trike you have, it should be able to work something like this out. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments below, and I'll be able to return those to you right away. Thanks so much again for watching. As always, I ask that if you haven't subscribed to the channel, and 64% of the people that look at my videos have not subscribed to the channel. Maybe after this one you will. Please do subscribe to the channel. I'd love for you to do it. I'd love for you to be able to watch my videos. And if you liked the video, if you found this helpful, give me a thumbs up. And if you didn't find it helpful, give me a thumbs up. I don't know if that was reverse psychology or not. I don't have much psychology. Stick around if you want to watch a little bit more. I'm going to go fly over this low fog over here. It looks pretty cool, so we'll take a look and see what that looks like. So freaky looking. This is crazy. Woo. Wow. Well, I guess if you can't go up to 6,000 feet and fly over the clouds, this is pretty cool too. So I'm going to do a little test here. So right now it says my ground speed at the top left corner of my PPGPS app is 28.2 and somewhere around 28 to 29, let's call it. And I don't have the speed bar engaged, and now I'm about to do it. And the first thing I'm going to notice is that I feel like I'm tilting forward, and that's because the wing is tilting forward. So let's see what happens. 3, 2, 1, speed bar. Let's see if it does any more speed for me. So there it just popped up 32, 33. So I'm gaining anywhere from, I'd say probably 3 to 5 miles an hour by using the speed bar. I definitely feel like I'm tilting forward as I'm flying, just a little bit. And that's just because the front edge of the wing is now tilted down, taking a different angle of attack. And the ground speed's going to change a little bit depending if the wind's hitting me as well. Okay, now I'm going to take my feet off the speed bar and see how that reacts. So I'm at 33, and I take my feet off the speed bar, and 31, 30. So you can see how it slows down. Maybe 2-3 miles an hour. That's what you're getting from the speed bar. So worth it? Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. Depends on the pilot in command.